On Rapid Prototypers, this is Chris McCoy. I'm just going to show you very quickly how to install a 3D printer profile once you have Cura installed on your computer. Now, just to note, you might have a variety of different Curas installed. For example, you might have an older version like Cura. I believe this is 15.1.3 or something like that, 15.04.6. Okay, so that's fine. In fact, this is the Cura I use most often with the work I do, just because I'm used to it. We have the settings all dialed in. You may also have installed a program or a newer version, Cura Darwin. I think it's Cura 3.1 or something like that. Yeah, 3.1. They all work essentially the same, right? And again, the goal of Cura as a slicing program or a slicer is to take your STL file and turn it into a bunch of 2D profiles that a 3D printer can turn into a solid part, right? Think of this like your Google Maps directions, right? You have to tell it where you want to go. That's your design file, your STL file. And once you tell, the slicer what your STL file is, it can then help you create a path or a generation, a tool path to basically construct your 3D model. And what you can see here, if you folks remember from a prior lecture, that this build plate here more or less looks like the build plate of the Printrbot Simple Metal, which we have here at UC Berkeley. So anyhow, I'm going to show you how to install these very quickly so that you can be prepared for today's lecture. Okay, here we go. So first off, if you get your program Ultimaker Cura loaded up, it's going to start with Cura's Ultimaker 3D printer profile. That's the company that builds the software. They build the hardware, and so Printrbot uses this software because it's free for everyone to use. So the way to install a new printer is to simply go to your settings, go to printer, and then add printer. You can see I already have Printrbot Simple here, but I'm going to add another one just so you can see. Right, so here we go, we're in the add printer menu. You can see Ultimaker is pre-populated. We want to close that, but it won't let you, so we're going to go to other, and we can just scroll all the way down here to Printrbot Simple, and we can call it, in this case, Printrbot Simple Metal. It's just called Simple Metal because the machine's made out of metal. It still prints with plastic. And you hit add printer. And that's literally all you do. You can see that if I come up here to settings again, I choose which printer I'm using. That was the one I had before. This is the one I just created now. It has all the default settings for this machine ready to go. You can customize them down here, but I don't recommend that. And the way this all works is simply now you just open up some sort of 3D design file. I'll go to my desktop because I have our Cal Wedgie here, and now we can upload it. And then what it's going to do is it's going to prepare this file for 3D printing by creating a G-code file. So save to file, there it is, PSM, Printrbot Simple Metal Cal Wedgie G-code, and I can save that to my desktop or onto the SD card and get it ready to print. Okay, that's how you that's how you create a printer profile. That's how you import an STL file and then generate your G-code. I'm going to save this to my desktop so you know. Hopefully that helped. All right, bye.